Hey, it's Edwin Dearborn, another edition of Growth Driven, and today we're going to talk about what is culture in business. Let's take a look at its definition. Hey, this is Edwin Dearborn, another edition of Growth Driven. And today I want to define what a word that I hear quite a few people use, even more so these days, which is culture. Whether it's business culture, company culture, you've probably heard the term. And when I ask people what culture is, they have various definitions. So I wanted to define for you what I've put together some definitions of company culture. I'm going to share a document here with you. And I'll read along for those that are listening to this as a podcast. Culture illustrates the accepted norms, values, and the acceptable behavior of a group. Culture can be defined as an evolving set of collective beliefs, values, ethos, and attitudes. Get that, attitude. Culture is a key component in business because it impacts on the strategic direction of your business. So if you're building a strategy, your culture goes part and parcel with that strategy. I'll further read this definition here. Business culture is its own unique dimension that includes dress codes, brand messages, how to conduct meetings, hiring decisions, employee relations, customer service, and social media use. And even detail that even further, some companies even put manuals together that describe the processes and procedures of each. Here's what we can say on social media. Here's the brand messages we want to forward. Here's the community we're trying to build. Here's the type of individual that we're looking for. Here's the attitude that we want to espouse in ourselves and in others. All of those documented facts, whether they're training manuals, training courses, briefings, online coordination, team building events, you would inculcate these various ethos and values and attitudes throughout your company culture. Continue with the definition. Business culture is related to behavior, ethics, etiquette, and more. So what's acceptable? What's not acceptable? What can you do? What's considered unethical? What's considered ethical conduct? What is the proper etiquette of how to address each other, of how we answer the phone? All of these important details form a company culture. Further on with the definition, a business culture will encompass the organization's values, visions, working style, beliefs, and processes. So, how you process information, how you bring somebody down a sales funnel, how you answer them on so many other things. Yes, let's make a culture. So important to make a culture. I thought also interesting here, the derivation of culture. In the late Middle English, the sense was, quote, cultivation of the soil. And from this, early 16th century arose, quote, cultivation of the mind, faculties, or manners. So cultivation isn't just how we toil the soil and put, minerals back into the soil and treat our plants, but it actually arose from how we cultivate. How do we grow our mind? How do we grow the faculties of us as individuals and as a team? What type of manners do we conduct ourselves along with? All of these things are an important element within the culture. I can tell you right now that a lot of times people have the correct strategy, maybe from how to deliver or what to do, or, technically they're doing the right things, but maybe the people there aren't happy because there's no culture being developed. This, of course, translates in how you treat customers. Sir Richard Branson once said that the customer is not the most important. it's your employees, it's your team members, because how you treat them is how they will end up treating your customer. When you grow a great culture internally, in turn, they will export that culture to the clients. So if you think culture is just something to get more customers or how to be nice to people, it really is everything that you do to build a team, to build a feel, to build the internal ethics and etiquette internally, which will then in turn be translated to better customer service, better relations. And of course, anytime you do that, you're going to grow your brand and you're going to impact your strategy. Well, I hope you enjoyed this definition for today of growth driven. Try to bring to you insights of what you can do to grow your business, what you can do to create a company culture that will then in turn build you a great sustainable brand that will bring you profits and happiness. You make it a great day. We'll talk again soon. Bye-bye.